Well, I had no intention whatsoever of being a superintendent. I was a very happy English teacher for many years, but ended up moving into professional development and school improvement, and was working as an assistant superintendent for instruction when in a BOCES, which in New York State is intermediary organization serving multiple districts. And the interim district superintendent who was helping us at the time tapped me and said, "Marie, you would be fantastic as the leader of this organization." And I was a mere 38 years old, and I didn't believe him, but he said, "You really need to do this." And so I threw my hat in the ring and got the job. So my career path has been backwards. That's how I like to describe it. I was a BOCES district superintendent before I was a school district superintendent, which is the opposite of what people in New York State do. And I was a superintendent before I had a family. So I was single, I didn't have children, I had all kinds of time, and I used all kinds of time to devote to my work. So for 7 years, I was the superintendent of the BOCES, had a terrifically successful career. And then I met my husband, and I was 40 at the time, and we had our first child. I was 44 when he was born, and all of a sudden I saw the world very differently, and I could not put the same number of hours into work as I did in the past. So I ended up taking a regular school district superintendency near my hometown, where my now elderly mom was still living. And I went to a district that, had I not been compelled by those family reasons, I probably would not have gone to. I would have a lot of advice, actually, and I would start with do your homework, know what the job is, do your homework on the district that you're looking at, because not all districts are the same, and it's so important to find a place where your values are the same values of the community that you would serve. If you don't match those values, it doesn't go well. I would say build a network of support, so when you are in a tough spot, because you will be in a tough spot, that you have people who are knowledgeable and supportive and willing to give good advice without judgment. I would say believe in yourself, have courage, and go for it. We need more women to do this work, because we do bring a different and I think special perspective to the work of educating other people's children. And I'm so proud when I see young women and not so young women saying, "I'm going to take on this challenge."
This episode of Women in School Leadership, Navigating Pathways to the Superintendency, was made possible by the generous support of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation as part of the AASA Women in School Leadership Initiative.